Everybody keeps saying people are bad with money. But what if the real problem is we just ain't making enough to survive in the first place? What's going on, everybody? It's your boys, the Real Mask Off Podcast. I'm your host, Austin Bacon Sr.
And I am Alexander Foot.
Yay. Welcome back to year 2, episode 26.
Nice. I like the sound of it. Year number 2.
Hey, the name of this episode here is Stacking Cents.
Stacking Sense like C-E-N-T-S?
No, like S-E-N-S-E.
Stacking Sense. Smarts.
The knowledge, baby.
Knowledge.
You know.
Where money talks
Mm-hmm.
and we translate.
That's what we do, baby.
Yes, sir.
Ooh.
Let's get into it.
Let's get into it.
I feel that today's episode is going to at least let us know, all of us trying out there and people working week to week, check to check, where you're going to understand that the cards are already stacked against you. And it's not your fault.
It's definitely not your fault.
It's definitely none of our faults
At all.
But we'll break that down for everybody.
Yeah, for real.
What? No, I'm sorry, brother. Go ahead.
You go ahead. I'm
What?
interested in
No,
your
you
vibe.
go
I
ahead.
didn't have nothing
No.
to say.
Huh? Me? Should I go?
You should go.
You should go. All right. So what we did was we did it just like in the first season, where we broke down
year 1.
just like yes, you're right. I'm sorry. Let's go back to that. Just like in year 1. I don't know. Do you remember what episode it was? 13? 6?
Wasn't it 10?
10?
Was it 10?
6, 10, 13.
Wait,
one of those episodes.
It was one of those episodes.
Where we broke down what we made on
episode 10.
average. 10. What we made on average per week as a couple. Average household of 4, 2 parents, 2 children. So
basically our average family.
Average medium income, is that what it's called?
Yeah,
medium income. And then also
in the state of Michigan, because that's where we are.
Yeah. This is going to be breaking down all of our debt to income ratio, basically.
Okay.
You know. So just on average, especially here, we took the averages here in Michigan. Obviously, they're going to be a little higher, a little lower, depending on what it is in other states. But in the end of it each month, I do not think it'll be far off, depending on, where you live.
Yeah. So you just take the numbers that we're saying and equate it into your personal life, and you'll get it.
And also, too, this is going off the averages here in Michigan. So on the average here in Michigan, we're not going to pinpoint any type of job. Obviously, you might be able to make more in driving, more in a warehouse or factory style than maybe retail.
Yeah.
Fast food. The food industry. I don't know. What is it?
Like common jobs, though. All those ones that you're naming, plant work, driving. A lot of people got Amazon, those different, make a little bit more money,
the side work or the under the table work, we're not even talking about. Like, if you're out there, I don't know, doing concrete,
or higher paid,
cutting grass. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's still, if it's on paper, if it's on check, it's still equated into this average. So that helps.
Yeah.
So the average, what we're saying an hour that you're going to make here is $16 an hour, both you and your spouse.
Yeah.
And by doing the math, $16 an hour, we come up to $640 per week of per check of what you're going to take home. Now, if you take out the tax, about $120, let's say, and we're also going to take out another $20 for healthcare, and we're going to take out another $20 for your 401k, let's just say. Then we get down to $480 for each of you together, which is $960 per week, which then goes into $3,840 per month. So that's what you're starting with, $3,840 per month.
Okay.
As the couple.
Okay. So
with 2 kids, y'all. Just always remember that.
That's what I was just about to say. So let's define the meaning of everyday family in Michigan. So like you said, it's going to be the husband and wife.
No, I'm glad you said that. You're right, because in Michigan it's a little higher. You're right. is at least far as your average number of children. Average
Right.
number of children in Michigan is 2.5, 2.50.
Yeah, 2 to 3 kids.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So, and me and you equate that also to not just children, but an aunt, an uncle, a grandma, a grandpa,
Mhm.
somebody older possibly in your house. I don't know many households in our area that strictly just have just them and their kids. A
Mhm.
lot of them, they
Hell
might
yeah.
be living with some sort of family member or vice versa.
Yeah.
With at least how it's seeming around here, especially getting worse.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, with the times. That's why we talking about this on this episode. Like finances is something that, a lot of us we feel like we're tricked on, and it's like, because we are.
Yeah. Well, then we're gonna learn today too that they're gonna make it feel like you need to cut back as it's your fault. But we'll go back to that then.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So average rent for about a 3-bedroom household, 3 bedrooms. That's what we're gonna go with because you're a family of 4.
Yeah.
We'd like you to have a house.
That's what I was gonna ask you too. Was it a renting or a mortgage?
Well, it's going to be renting. It's not going to be a mortgage, but average rent, even with a house or even a decent apartment, you're still looking at $1,400 a month.
Yeah,
for
that size of family.
Yeah,
legally,
a couple bedrooms. You want at least 2.
Mm-hmm.
Your kids can bunk up, I guess.
If they're the same sex.
Well, and age depends on age too, right?
Mm-hmm.
I guess you don't want teenage kids together, but
yeah,
when they're young, it don't matter. Which I guess that kind of pays into the equation, right? Are we going to just call these kids younger
or teenagers?
No, they're all under 18. Let's just at least say, But you're right. That does make a big difference when you're a parent deciding on buying things and getting things.
Yeah,
the age of the child is, as they get older, they get more expensive,
way more expensive. We all know that.
All right, so we got $1,400 a month in rent on average.
Okay.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Now we have cars. What do we got for cars? Well,
do you have 1 or 2, 3?
Well, we're going to break it down to this, and I think that this is fair and that this is good for the average. Is you have 2 cars. One is a shooter, is a beater, is something, maybe the husband drives to work, and then the other is your better car, and you got some payments on it.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think that's pretty much everybody right now. I don't know many people who don't even have payments on a car.
Yeah.
Especially if you want a decent car.
Yeah. What don't you have to worry about for a little while?
So as far as a car payment, the one you're not going to have a payment, let's say the other is $240 a month just for the car payment. Okay.
$240 a month for a car.
Yeah. And now you need insurance.
You need insurance.
This is really where it fucking kills you.
Especially
and this is something. Yeah. And then also this is something that you have to have because if you get flicked, there goes the $300 charge, and then you got to get the shit anyway, and then you ain't had shit in 6 months. So now that
the premium
is going to be higher.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to say 4 because the one car you're making payments on, and then the other car you're not, so you can have lesser insurance on it, maybe the PLPD compared to full coverage, which we're saying is $300 a month.
What? No, like no. Here we're in Michigan. We got to
say 400.
Yeah, what you said that like that.
No, you're right. Let's say 400.
And then you know that the car that you're paying for, that you're finance or leasing or whatever, you have to have full coverage.
Yeah, that's what I said. One is full, but the other isn't.
Yeah.
So 3 for the one a month and 1 for the other. 100. Yeah, 400 total.
Yeah.
I know we can definitely. I know the reality is
mine is $380 for full coverage.
Yeah. And then if you had, let's say, and then you have another car that's not 120, then that's 400.
Yeah.
Or no, that's 500.
Because you'll have no fault on that crap.
Let's do 500 then.
Yeah.
500 a month. That's fair.
Yeah. So 500.
Now we have your lights for where you live. You're paying your electricity bill.
Electric.
On average throughout the year, 200 more. Probably more, 250.
Yeah, are you asking me for like my number? You don't want mine? I'm just playing. No, it's about like about 250
I'd
something,
say
right?
250 is
Yeah,
even better
yeah, just the average for the whole year. We don't
for the
because
whole year.
because it's it's different in winter and summer.
Well, it seems like it, yes, but it's really not. Electric seems to be one of them ones that are steady for the simple fact is um we use more lights and power and all that in the winter, but then the summer, the air,
Yeah, that's
you
right. The
know.
air drives my shit up.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah. Imagine
central
if you
air.
don't have air, because I don't have air here.
Yeah,
So it's cheaper than the last place when I had air.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
shit. That's what I'm saying. In the summertime, my light bill be through the roof. The only thing to be switched up in the wintertime would be the gas because the heat is
Okay, so let's go
elevated.
to that. What do you say the gas is?
We'll just do average. We'll just put the number in the middle and just what you said. That was a good number.
Yeah, okay, lights is 250, but now let's move to gas. Gas can be what? 300 sometimes in the winter and $50 in the summer,
Mm-hmm.
you know? So what's
80,
that? What's
$80 in the summer.
100? Yeah, you're right. 50 is too low. I don't know. I'd say a good average for gas per month then is probably $150.
I like it.
That winter months really drive it up, and if it's cold and been like long winter here,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about you, but my gas bill has been $300 a month every month since November or October.
I swear for Jesus.
You know?
You're right. That thing. Oh, that's also who's being nice on here.
All right, now water. Now water is different in all places. Some is every few months you might get a bill. Some is an average, like if you live in a trailer park or mobile home park.
Because I got to pay mine monthly.
Then that's an average of everybody's in there too, isn't it?
I think so. They try to tell you that it's all based off your meter, but
yeah. What do you pay then? About
80
a month?
The common for me is 80.
I said I like round numbers. Let's just do 100.
Yep.
100 a month on average.
On water.
Yeah, I think that's fair because some places further out, right? The city, like I think if you're further out the city, it might be way more.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because I've heard people talk about their water bills being very, very high.
Yeah.
All right, now what we need? Gas for your car. This is a big one here because I looked this up. And
I would say, well, your phone communication.
You want to go to that one next?
I mean, just because phone and internet is on the breakdown is real utilities. That's a real utility now. Phone communication and it don't. I'm not necessarily saying cell phone. They're saying like house phone or internet, but common day now your cell phone is the house phone. If you would say, I guess, you know what I'm saying.
All right, so we'll go to phone. What average a month is a phone bill?
For like the house, it was like 80
you got 4 people. You know, I know you can get Cricket $120 a month, $100 a month
on a family plan.
Mm-hmm. So we'll just say a phone is $120 a month. Just the phone part.
Just the phone.
Yeah. You were talking cable and streaming.
No, I was just talking internet. Internet, it's the cable is a perk. It's like a extra. That's not a utility. But nowadays you have to have internet for whatever reason.
All right, so let's look at it like this. Let's take internet, cable, and streaming. And okay, because I know not everybody has cable. First of all, we know cable is expensive as shit.
Flex.
A lot of people pay monthly on different streaming apps and subscriptions. Yeah, and then you have your internet payment too, right?
Yep.
I think it's fair to say on an average when you take those three, because I know cable will bump up that average, it's got to be a good, $150, $170 a month with your internet. And with whatever streaming you're getting, probably you have five or six different things. Maybe you have Spotify monthly things. Should it even be higher? 200?
But we ain't worry about the streaming part. Just the internet and the communication, your phone bill and the internet.
Okay, just as far as internet and your phone bill, then you're looking at $220.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go back.
These are shit that the list that we're listing right now is the shit that that are utilities. These
Okay,
are
that
what
are
you
your
have to-
necessities.
Your necessities.
Okay. Streaming cable would be more of a perk.
Yep.
So internet and phone together, $220.
Mm-hmm.
And I know some people are laughing out there, probably being
Yeah,
like,
it's
mine's
like-
way more than that.
Yeah.
But we're saying probably bare minimum,
Yeah.
at least
We're giving us
scraping that.
the benefit of the doubt.
All right, so gas for cars. I want to go back to that because gas for cars is crazy.
Mhm.
I seen an average not that long ago. If you had 2 cars, you're going to spend about $748 per month on gas.
Hold on, I'm about to because I got to do. I'm doing gas. I'm writing all of this down.
I'm gonna say gas for cars. We're just gonna say $700 a month.
$700 a month. I like it. That sounds about right
For 2 cars.
for 2 cars.
Now we have 3 more things on this list that I think are necessities.
And I probably missed them because I was car gas was the last thing I wrote down as utilities. But no, you go. I want to hear yours because I could have missed something. They need to hear it too.
I think that there's at least 3 more. That obviously one is obvious is food.
Oh hell yeah! I didn't have food on here. How did I not have food on here, bro? How did I? Yes, I did have food on this part of my notes. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So food, family of 4.
Family of 5. What's up? Average in Michigan is 3. 2
Yeah,
to 3,
but
2.5, 3.
Yeah, but
we just went with 2.
Yeah, we just
Okay.
went with 2.
Okay,
But
I didn't write that down. That was on me.
Food,
2 kids.
family of 4, food. And when we say food, y'all, I'm saying not even necessarily eating out, just grocery store food. You're buying lunches for everybody. You're paper bagging, everybody's paper bagging it because that's going to bring the price up too.
Mm-hmm.
I think safely, family of 4, anywhere from $1,000 to $1,500 a month.
What you gonna go with 12?
Definitely.
Let's go with 12.
It's so expensive, and then you know,
food costs as high as hell right
and
now.
and to be honest with you, for some of y'all, depending on where you live and what stores you have around, and you're a family of 4 or even a family of 5, have that extra person in your house,
Mm-hmm.
it's definitely probably hit 2,000.
Yes, easily.
You know,
Easily. I'm telling you, easily. Or you're not eating that month, which is the reality for a lot of us.
all right. The other one, toiletries. Got to have
Mhm.
toiletries.
I didn't even come on, man. I didn't even have that on here.
Soaps, shaving,
Oh my God, deodorant.
shampoos, deodorant, conditioner, toothpaste, mouthwash,
Holy shit.
dental floss.
What is that considered? What is all of that? Hygiene?
I just put toiletries.
Toiletries, I like it.
But you can even add more things, to it, I guess, depending on your household. But these are, I guess, we're still saying necessities because I was going to add other things that you need in life too. But
For real, like cigarettes.
yeah, just other things. But that's
we
still
are not
not
advertising you smoke cigarettes, but look, God dang it.
that's not even, I guess, a necessity
At all.
But we'll see how much money we have left over. Maybe we can scrounge together and get a pack. We'll see.
Yeah.
So, all right, toiletries. Shit. Paper towels, paper plates. Like, let's say, I know paper towels, toilet paper,
Mhm.
mouthwash, all that stuff. What are we saying? How much a month? Family of 4.
A family of 4.
Kids need it all too. You
Yeah.
know, multiple toothbrushes, toothpaste.
Mhm.
You're buying all that every month.
Yeah, and then
It's-
we said the kids were younger or teenagers because you got to factor in deodorant for them.
Yeah. So let's say you got a 12-year-old and a 8-year-old. That's a mix of both. The
Mhm.
12-year-old's probably going to need deodorant.
They both are going to need deodorant.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Like my 7-year-old needs deodorant.
Lotions, makeup,
Mhm.
hair stuff, hair product, basic necessities. I
Yeah.
think we're reaching $500 a month.
Yes, I like
Just
that.
bottom line.
I like it. I like it because I do remember just spending about $340 to cover us for a month. I
Well,
remember.
look at, like, you got 4 people. Let's say you want to get I don't know how often you're supposed to change your toothbrush, but if you change your toothbrush once a month,
We bought
that's $100 almost for.
That's why we buy the
toothbrushes.
multi-packs. We get
Yeah.
the pack of 30. You know what I'm saying? And then we got the really good toothbrushes that you just change the head, me and my wife.
Oh yeah.
It's not like I use it, though. I don't even use it.
All right. What's the other thing is definitely, I think it gets overshadowed, and it's a necessity every month and through multiple seasons too. Is clothes.
Oh, how
Clothes
do I
and your
not
kids-
have this on here?
Your kids grow.
We're just out here naked on my paper.
And I thought about this deeper, thinking if you have kids, your kids' sizes in fall could be totally different from spring. In spring, yeah. So that's going to bump your average up. You work, you're going to need work shoes. Your spouse works.
You need a uniform.
Uniform, possibly.
You got to be clean.
Clothes per month on average, $500 a month.
I'm cool with that. I'm literally cool with that.
And I said that's just, once again, on average. And I don't know if people out there think, okay, they might say you can go, I guess, get stuff at a resale shop. That might drop it down a little.
$500 a month.
You know. Well, no, because if you want new clothes,
yeah,
a shirt's $50, a pair of pants is $80.
Yeah.
You got 2 kids, there's almost, $400 right there. That's just at one season change. And you're gonna spend $1,000 plus come school time, and then maybe even $1,000 plus come summertime.
Yeah. And then now, especially nowadays, because the teachers have lists for the children that they have to come in with these set supplies.
Yeah, that's
each child.
To it all.
That's
that's a necessity to me.
Yeah.
It plays
it's not this is a must.
That's what I'm saying. You have no choice.
Oh, you said necessity. I'm retarded. I'm sorry. No, I'm not retarded, but you get what I'm saying. I did feel retarded right there. That was a blonde moment.
I thought you said necessities.
No, I thought you said nasty titties.
Nasty titties. I was like, what? This ain't the show. All right, so what now? I don't know how to do math, but wait, did we forget anything? That's what we got to find out.
Hey, no, all honesty, we need to ask you that because I missed 3 things, apparently. I missed 3 things. I didn't have clothes on here, I didn't have toiletries on here, and I didn't have food, and them are all necessities. Because I did also, a lot of my stuff, I did look up, the common average family, and then we're not a normality. We have 5 kids, you know what I'm saying. We are the husband and wife in our households. We don't have an extra parent.
Definitely a higher,
because they're young, but yours was, you just got lucky and they all got grown. I got 1 grown now, I got 4 more to go, but
yeah, but it's that added cost that's just ridiculous.
Yeah, that's
so we break it down. We said $1,400 to rent.
Yeah, I was about to get the calculator out because I know for a fact that I wasn't about to be able to get that off the top. Math was not my strong suit.
We said $240 for the cars, the payment. We said $500 for insurance. We said $250 for lights. We have $150 for gas, $100 for water, $700 for gas of cars.
For both cars, yeah.
$500 for toiletries. Another $500 for clothes. $1,200 for food.
I got $57.60, bro. I cheated. I had the calculator and I was punching numbers in already before you started.
5,660.
You got 5,660. I got 5,760.
What did I miss?
$100 water bill. Or did I add something I wasn't supposed to? Hold on.
I got my water bill in here.
I got 514, 245, 250, 150, 100, 220. Wait. 220 for phone and internet. Yep. 700, 1,200 for food. Did you how much did you put down for food? And I got 500 for toiletries.
For food, I got 1,200.
That's what I got. I came up with 5,760.
All right, so you said 5,760. All right, we'll go with that. 5,760. And then let's go back to what we made a month.
Yes, I was. Yeah, I didn't get that number down. It was like 3,000 or something.
$3,840.
$840.
Mm.
1920 in the hole.
I guess we're not getting cigarettes.
Yeah, I'm sure I'm getting cigarettes.
So
I think some bills ain't getting paid too.
yeah, I think that you're just set up automatically. You're almost $2,000 in the hole each month. And let me explain something to everybody too. These numbers that are broke down were to help us understand to even how to just live comfortably.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't add the fact that most people out there just want to be able to provide dinner without having any issues or thoughts of going into the bank and hurting their wallet or not paying a bill. And what I mean by that is everybody can understand this. It's a Friday night. It's been a long work week.
Mm-hmm.
You worked 40 plus hours. I mean, shit, you worked 30 plus hours. It's been a long work week for you. And what you're trying to do is you get home, you got, your spouse and your kids. You didn't get home till like 6 o'clock, and you just want to go get some dinner. You don't feel like cooking, and that dinner that night is going to cost you about $125, $130.
If you go to the grocery store.
Well, no, I'm just saying, even going out. Let's say you order pizza that night. Or let's say, why do I always have to have pizza? Let's say I want something a little. No, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, let's say I want a little something extra. Get a takeout from a place. The meal is going to cost per each of us about $20. Yeah. And that's cheap. Like that's saying getting coney. Or like, you know what I mean? You might even for a dinner. Yeah. You're probably like someplace nice. Like we got some nice places in downtown Mount Clemens. That's gonna be $30 a plate. Yeah. $32.99. Yeah. For something good and healthy, maybe for some gumbo. Yeah. Get us all some gumbo for the night.
Yeah. Something hearty. Yeah.
And that's all most people want. Yeah. Is to know whenever they're tired or whenever shit hits the fan that I have enough of something to take care of my family. Yeah. It's not that I'm lazy. It's not that I don't want to work. It's not that I don't want to do what I have to do. It's just that I'm tired. I'm tired. I want to enjoy the time with my family. Because once again, like me and you say, a third of your life sleeping, a third of your life working, and a third of your life, you got other shit you didn't even add in that you're washing, taking care of yourself, maybe cleaning up your house. But you want to spend with your family. You want less time at work and make more money. That's what everybody wants.
Yep.
And the reality is the people in control of that have us in the hole from the beginning. So none of it is your fault. Yeah. None of it is our fault. We're in the hole from the beginning.
Yeah. So the question ain't why people are bad with money. The question is, why are people is people being paid enough anyways to win?
No, I feel like I'm a kid and I have to pay for something. And prior to paying for that, let's say I break a window or something, and they're like, yeah, you got to pay $100 to fix that window. Okay, I'm gonna cut some grass and make a little money. And then they're like, okay, yeah, you made the $100. Yeah, but then your dad comes through and he's like, yeah, I'm gonna need 50 of that though.
Yeah.
So give me that back, like that. And then the next month, shit, I just worked up to get it. Yeah, I know, but I'm still gonna need 50 of that.
Yeah.
So it's just constant. When the math doesn't add up and the numbers don't add up, is it our fault? Right. Is it the worker's fault? Nope. It's none of the worker's fault.
Yeah.
We didn't do anything wrong. Seriously. We didn't set the standard for us to be blamed. Oh, it's just shitty workers out there. Well, I think pointing the fingers, you got to look at yourself.
Yeah, and that's simple.
I'm sorry. I was just saying these companies and these businesses aren't paying us a living wage, period. They're not paying anybody a living wage.
We definitely got to stop. We got to stop blaming people for being broke and start asking, is the system even giving us a chance to win at this shit? Because like we all can look at ourselves and the ones that are out here really trying. That's who we speaking to, the people that are out here really trying and recognizing the game that you're in the first place, or system, or them, that whole intangible people use. We don't know how to identify those things that are actually running the circuit. But if we're going to break it down to the minimum form, it's like your employer, are they even paying you enough to survive in the day and time? They're not paying you according to what times is,
no, not at all.
all.
No cost of living, no percentages every year go up for us.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you had a union job back in the day, you might get cola, cost of living,
Mm-hmm.
a percentage every year,
Mm-hmm.
because that prices are going to go up, so your pay is going to go up, and that at least, when gas flies up and when other things fly up, at least that doesn't happen to the point where now you're in the hole. You're getting at least something. But now the corporation, everything set everything up where it's like to try to make you feel bad for your employer that he can't pay you enough.
Yep.
They want to throw words around like leaderships, and really it's just bosses.
Yeah.
Because you could work at a place and the roof be leaking all over. They want you to be loyal and proud of your job. But then in that sense, they don't fix, the minor things of a big company having a leaky roof.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Those type of things.
Yeah. Things like that.
It becomes this disconnect too, where a lot of upper management will work off their laptops and their computers amongst each other
And run numbers.
Yeah, and then just send somebody back to give some orders.
Yeah, delegate.
I don't even think it's delegating. I think in delegation, the person delegating knows how to delegate.
Yeah, but in most corporations,
That's a leader.
Yeah, but that's why you said what you said. They're programming bosses. I said bots,
but they're telling them. But they're telling them the leadership lingo.
Exactly.
But not giving them the leadership blueprint.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You're just basically reiterating a system that they're getting from a computer that's telling you numbers and how things operate. And that's
without the emotionality of it, of real everyday people and what we all go through out there.
Exactly. There's no real life breakdown, and then they try to play. We'll go all day about that.
So no, we recognize the game. Mm-hmm. Like if we recognize the game like that, the odds are stacked against y'all. The odds are stacked against all of us.
Yeah. So what do you do about it?
Now, what do you do about it?
Exactly.
Because we can even go a little further. People with a bachelor degree, a major college education could be in that same situation.
Exact same situation.
Underutilized, the guy should be making, or the woman should be making $40 an hour somewhere, but they're making $16 an hour at some crappy job because there's nothing out there for them.
Yeah. In real life.
So how do we get to the point where we can fix that? The only thing I can think of is bring your community back together and start local. We're not going to be like, I'm not going to preach to the point where we're going to rise up. If you're going to rise up, you're going to rise up non-violently. You want to rise up. I mean, I really believe, and I don't think that was me and you've tried, October 20th, 2025, sick of the lies. Trying to get people on the same page to get that understanding that if you took one day where nobody ordered anything or bought anything, or everybody got on the same page and called off to work, it'll at least show solidarity amongst us and show that now we're not individuals. We're a fist.
Yep.
And we don't have to strike with it, but we have to show you that we can make it.
Yep. Roman Reigns just used that exact same reference in Monday Night Raw after WrestleMania 42. Yeah,
he was a smart man.
He was like, "This is how we are now."
Really? I swear to God, I did not see that. I don't have ESPN. I can't watch WrestleMania. I did a WrestleMania show with you guys.
How we should be. Yeah.
Really?
Exactly. Like look, go reference that. I'm telling y'all.
I guess they're going to tell everybody I'm copying off Roman Reigns.
Because we all know that you don't watch wrestling. You call Finn Balor Finn Baker. Who the hell is Finn Baker? You should Finn
comes
Bacon.
In with a loaf bread
or Finn Bacon. He's related to me all the time. What the frick?
But that's the only solutions I see.
Yeah.
Like, and it's so hard. It's like that old adage of like trying to get 10 people to agree on lunch, and everybody has their selfish needs. Just like in the relationship, you're at home with anybody, a spouse, your child, a neighbor, a coworker. There's compromise.
Yeah.
Period.
Just like we talked about in episode 25.
So how isn't there compromise in politics and religion and where you live in your community?
That part.
That's why are we allowing that to be stripped of us?
Exactly, bro. I can remember countless times, bro, getting my paycheck, it being deposited in my account, and less than an hour later, bro, the whole check is gone, and you thinking like, dang, I don't get paid for another 2 weeks.
Well, I mean, part of that, when you look at that, the major cities, I felt taking away residency, allowing people to live out of the cities where they work at. Now that check that you're talking about isn't spent where you're working in that community that you should care for and love and want the best for that. Now it's spent in somebody else's community where you kind of want to be away from everything.
Yep.
And yeah, that's your right as an American, but look where it's gotten us, right?
Yeah.
Look where it's gotten us.
Nowhere.
I mean, the days of having your police, fire, EMS, your teachers, all that should be living in the city. Should be living in the city working. I don't care if it's Grosse Pointe or Detroit. And for y'all out there who don't know those two, they're big as far as money. Grosse Pointe's a very rich city.
Yep.
You know, Bloomfield, Birmingham, any of those, Rochester,
Farmington Hills.
Your teachers, your firefighters, your police officers. Hey, if you guys are a better city, you have better money to pay, so you can get better quality teachers. You can get better quality firemen. They should live in your cities. I don't care how big your mansion is. They should be living in your city too. You should pay them the wage to live that, to the point where the best do want to come to you. You know, start out in a busier city, work your way out to a smaller city where you have the experience, and now you're working and living in that city. You know, because it goes both ways. You know, when you're in a impoverished city, is that a word? Impoverished city, where I'm sorry, if you work in that city, if you teach in that city, you need to live in that city, because that's the only way a community builds and thrives. Look at what we're doing now, everybody. Is it working? Or do we want to come together and compromise? It's our choice. It's our choice. And I don't feel it's working the other way around. I don't see it at all. I think that everybody out there that ties into this episode is a lot of you people that are working have a corporate out of state. So what the hell do they know about you in your state?
Seriously.
They're underpaying you, underutilizing you, and don't care about you, and treat every job is becoming this revolving door. Get a herd in, get a herd out. That's just the only solutions I think that we can go to. Because I don't want the system to collapse. I don't want that.
Well, I think it needs to. Sometimes you need to let what ain't working just completely fail and stop saving shit that ain't working. You know what I'm saying?
I think we have good bones and good structure. So if I'm redoing a deck and it has good solid beams and good solid foundation, but the top boards are destroyed and messed up and splinters are getting in your feet when you're walking on it, you can replace those. I think America and us as a whole, as people here, we have a good, solid, strong structure.
We got a good, solid idea. I think
we have the structure. It's more than an idea. It's been going for years.
Yeah, I think only reason why I'm saying that is just from the standpoint, if you got a good foundation, but you bought that shit cheap, you know, it over time it erodes. So regardless, you just destroy the whole thing and start it over.
So you think we're cheap? We were cheaply made?
Yeah, absolutely. You gotta remember how America was built, bro. This boy was built in straight up corruption. So that foundation,
I do understand that. I do understand that. But that being said, what we have to look at and the information we truly have to gather is only in a matter of decades, because of our age and our limited knowledge of history, in the sense of what's even given to us, true or false.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah,
it plays a factor in it, but okay.
Why is there so much mystique? Oh no, not mystique, not mysterio. I said mysterio. I was about to say mysterio. I don't think about wrestling too much. What is such a mystique with the truth? I don't understand it. Like that's and then that's another thing that goes into this whole thing is like the basis of how the system is operating, how it's moving, even with the people. based off of the color of the skin in America. This is in America. You know what I mean? Like it's a all around problem. The system is corrupted and it's built off them same morals and values. You know, it it the people recognize it that care, that are living in it and are not agreeing with it. So if you see it the way that we can change it, my perception is to destroy the whole thing and do it the right way, because they it's this whole game that we're playing was designed for you to stay in that same loop, so the ones that benefit from it can continue to benefit from it.
Yeah.
So if that's the case, then we're all designed to stay in the positions that we're in. You know, like your corporations are not getting paid. It's all it works its way all the way up. We're just at the bottom of it. You know,
So
what I'm
how
saying?
do you
Looking
even
up
get the boulder rolling?
is
Then
what you
is just then by voting
what you said.
the correct candidates.
Yeah. And being more involved, being trying to, like, the people that have these ideas for real and that are willing to stand on it. That's what I think is missing from this era of the life now. A lot of people have great ideas, but they're too scared to even stand up and say something.
Or people don't even notice it. Because remember, before I've said this, and I think I'm going to take it back, where America doesn't have visionaries and leaders anymore.
Mm-hmm.
We do.
Mm-hmm.
We just look in the wrong spots.
Yeah.
They tell you that
they show you where to look.
Well, yeah, they do, because they tell you where not to look.
Exactly.
And where they tell you is, and I'm going to look at this at both sides. You have this on the left and the right. They tell you a bartender shouldn't be into politics. They
Mm-hmm.
tell you a plumber shouldn't be into politics.
Black people shouldn't be into politics. That's a thing.
Well, AOC,
Mm-hmm.
I think she's Latino or Spanish of some sort. I don't know what.
Or her
Mexican.
descent.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
you know. But she was a waitress or a
Mm-hmm.
bartender. And that's a knock on her.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Mark Wayne Mullen guy from the right used to be a plumber.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a knock on him. And they try to tell us all, which who are all the majority of us are something like that.
The popular.
You know, we are
Mhm.
plumbers, we are fucking contractors, we are bartenders, we work security, you know, all these jobs. And they tell you that you can't be president because you're not them.
Mm-hmm.
But if they aren't us, how can they represent us? Listen, I'm not saying, and you guys who are plumbers out there are working with a plumber buddy right now doing a dig or underneath a crawl space somewhere, and you're with your buddy and you're like, this motherfucker here can never be president. I get it. I'm not saying everyone,
Mm-hmm.
but there are leaders and visionaries you do work with that get overshadowed
Mm-hmm.
because the true ones want to be overshadowed.
Yeah. They're
You
not
know?
looking for they're not here for the limelight. They're here for the right thing.
No, but if you get behind a person like that,
Mm-hmm.
they will do you right.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I'm
But there's
agreeing.
but
Yeah.
no, I know you are,
Yeah.
but I think those people that are out there that are the visionaries and that are like that are scared in that sense, because they're scared you're not going to get behind them.
Yeah, and no, I think they're scared of what the system would do to you if you do,
That's part of it.
based
Yeah.
off the
No,
track
you're right.
record
You're right.
of everybody else.
I guess I'm more scared of, wow, I want you people to, I'm not scared of the system like that.
Yeah.
I'm more scared of, why ain't you listening?
Yeah.
Like, why aren't you seeing what I'm seeing? Why aren't you
Exactly.
seeing this pattern?
Mm.
You know,
You see what I'm saying? And that's what most people got to understand that too. You see what I mean? Like the recognizing it from every perspective too. Of there's people in different ethnic groups, because we have to. That's the elephant that be in the rooms of America.
what version to get behind?
Exactly.
Yeah, that's
Exactly.
you're right. You're right. You're
Because
right,
they-
because it's all different.
it's
So
all-
what if we change the uniform?
Mm-hmm.
What if we change the flag? What if we change something that represents us all? Now, democracy, I guess, is what I was leaning towards, but I guess once again, it's depending on who you are.
Mm-hmm.
Was the foundation,
Mhm.
just the sense of taking some socialism, some the best of every, I guess, way of life,
Mhm.
and bringing it to one with the freedom to choose and live like that.
Yeah, because
All encompassing for us all.
we all have to stop thinking in the system's mindset. The system's mindset said you were separate in the first place.
And stack
and
the
we're
chips
sti-
against you in the first place.
In the first place.
Yeah, yeah.
So if it's like, that's why I said the whole game has to be destroyed. Literally, you can't even build. That's like, oh, I'm gonna go build my house on Epstein Island. It's still Epstein Island. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's a very nice building, but it still has
putting it on the island.
Yeah, I'm not trying to move my family on Epstein Island. Not never. You know what I'm saying? But that's how we have to look at it, because, bro, in real life, we all do recognize that there is an issue, but we are like, okay, so I can say it from the black side. There was people like Malcolm X that had a great vision, had a lot of people behind them, but it was based off of the woes that they dealt with, right? That we were dealing with as a people then, and people got behind that. You understand? And he captivated, like, and they popped him. That's a fear tactic. You open your mouth, you say something against the system, the them, they, that bullshit. You don't get dropped, because you can't be a voice of the voiceless. We can't get all these people to start waking up and seeing the corrupt shit ain't the white man that's sitting over there.
I'm fine
working
with that,
the same job.
In my mental, I'm fine with getting dropped.
That's why we created the Real Mask Off podcast.
But you know what I mean?
Exactly.
I get the fear, but it doesn't. I mean,
that's what we are here for. Because at the end of the day, bro, that's what we realized in the whole situation. That's how the name came to be. We are people that was like, hey, you know what? It is what it is, bro. We recognize the bull crap. We're gonna say what we need to say for our people that are gonna pay attention, because you could take a whole bunch of people to the water. Don't mean that they're gonna drink it. Everybody ain't thirsty. Everybody are comfortable, ain't not comfortable in their situation. They like to complain about it because everybody else around them is trending.
Yeah.
You know, I'm poor, but I'm not doing anything about me being poor. This is a problem for people that are actually out here in situations that are, you know,
they love to complain about it.
They ain't gonna do shit about it. Exactly. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. And number of the realities of it. But we got people like me and you. You know what I'm saying? Like, and one black, one white. You know what I'm saying? It's two people with two different perspectives, views on life, and still was able to come to the same common goal to get the same understanding I heard, because we thought it the exact same way. Like, what? Wait a minute, man. Yeah. This shit is stupid. You're not my op. You look like what they say my op is, but that's still me thinking in the mindset of the system that I'm playing in. And if I recognize that's corrupt, why would I continue to still follow the same bull crap that goes down on every basis of it? From, you got to look at it from politics. There's one or the other. You got to choose, right? You can't just be an American. You got to be either a Democrat or Republican. You got to be blood or Crip. You got to be hood nigga or a square. You got to be, you know what I'm saying? Like, come, what the fuck?
There's nothing in the middle.
It's nothing in the middle.
It's all polar.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You either in or you out. What is this? You know what I mean? Like, that don't sound like something free for real. And it doesn't sound like a system that you really want to be in. And that's why you're uncomfortable in your circumstances. And it's like, and they want you to believe, hey, it's you. You did it.
It's not you.
It's not you.
Not you.
I have no control over none of this.
They want you to do that because they want to take away your self-love.
Yeah.
And that's one of the hardest things for somebody to obtain.
Mm-hmm.
So obtain your self-love and don't let anybody take it away. Because when you do, then you're just listening to that guy whispering in your ear all that same bullshit.
All the damn time, bro. All the damn time. And that's, man, when we talk about things like this, y'all, we're not talking like we got it all figured out. Listen, we're literally still in it with you. We're not. We just recognizing
it, yeah. and not getting upset about what we recognize, because we, at least one thing, know that's what they want us to do. So we're not going to do that.
Not going to do
what they don't want us to do is compromise.
Yep.
So that's what we'll do.
That's what we'll do.
So that's up to you guys. If you're on board, get on board with the compromise.
Yeah.
Or we just argue, bitch, and fight. And what does that help?
Because what we in right now.
Well, the bottom line is too is like take any color, race, creed, whatever out of it.
Mm-hmm.
When you take a person with their child, they want better for them.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to want better for yourself, or that message won't get across. So you got to find that love in yourself first, so that you can make that change in your child. You know,
come on, you said it. Hit it right on our damn nose. Exactly.